Dust by Charles Pellegrino. Read by J. O. Sanders.
Autumn, 65,566,699 BC. Late Cretaceous Cycle, Phase 1. They moved among the palms as if they owned the earth, a pair of ornithomimids, ostrich dinosaurs, with sharp beaks and swift, muscular hind legs, the scourge of New Jersey. The mother was about 3 feet tall at the shoulders and almost twice as long from beak to tail. Her child was only half as long, but he had no trouble keeping pace with her, trotting faster than any horse could gallop. They continued their trek to the southwest in search of food. Shortly after sunset, they came upon a region of forest where the leaves were not blemished and whole. The mother stopped and grabbed a handful of foul-smelling soil, sniffed at it, and threw it aside. As they explored the dying forest, the mother became aware of a soft sound behind her. She turned immediately, her large eyes ticking back and forth from tree to tree. She saw the wide depression over which they had just crossed and which she had taken to be a dried lake bed, suddenly and miraculously refilling. The surface of the lake moved like a mist, but it was blacker than any mist had a right to be, and it ran like a flood tide. She realized that they now stood on a hill turned suddenly into an island, with the false lake swirling just a few feet below, expanding its dimensions. In a moment, the lake was ankle-deep. It felt more like a thick dust than a fluid or a mist. It brushed over her feet like a living, breathing thing, and it tickled. In another moment it was knee-deep, and when she rubbed her leg with a hand, the tickling sensation, and her momentary hope of safety, ended with heartbreaking speed. A sharp pain radiated from her legs as the lake, overwhelming in its force, closed on her, submerged her, bit into her relentlessly, and moved on toward the child. She managed one leap, a splendid but useless display in which her feet actually cleared the surface, but the substance of the lake clung to her in great black mats, and when she fell back again, she disappeared in a terrible glut of blood. It became a feeding frenzy, with the mother saurian's body drawing the tide away from her child and creating, briefly, a narrow path of escape. But he did not flee to save himself. He waited for her to resurface and stayed with her too long, not fully comprehending what death signified, unable and
Sample complete. Ready to continue?